As you might or might not know, Experiment 27 has been growing like pretty crazily over the last month to 2 months. We've gone from 4 employees to 11, and I'm hoping to keep going on the employee side. One of the things we've started doing now is building up a sales team to sell our services to potential clients. I've been doing all the sales before this, and in this video, I want to break down how to build a sales team, right? How am I thinking about building this team? And then for you, as you're scaling up, what that hiring process should look like, or what I think it should look like. I'll do an update of this one maybe in like 6 months and tell you how it's going. But just felt like it's good to document all of this. So here we go. One is do sales yourself to find KPIs. So originally when Experiment 27 started, it was me and my co-founder Robert. Robert did all the production, and I did sales and then strategy for the clients. So do the sales yourself. And the reason why I recommend doing that is you'll figure out easily how much you can physically do, right? As the founder, you're going to be working as hard as you possibly can to grow your company, which means you'll be a very good baseline for your salespeople. When I was running sales only, I was sending between 50 and 100 cold emails a week, and we were closing on average 6 to 8 new contracts a month since July. So 6 to 8 for me, 50 to 100 emails for me, plus I was doing all this other stuff. So I did that, I set the KPIs, and then I did number 2. Number 2 is hire 2 sales guys. So I hired the 2 salesmen, and now we had KPIs. So for these sales guys, I was sending 50 to 100 cold emails a week, working part-time. So I told them, hey, you guys send 150 cold emails or cold calls. You can split them back and forth, right? 150 touch points per week each should be achievable because I know it's achievable because I was doing it before. So that's that. I also had a good KPI because I was doing sales on step 1 as to how many deals I should close. So I was closing 6 to 8 a month, based on that 50 to 100 emails. So I told each of those new sales guys, Afnan and Cam, that we should be closing 10 a month each, right? Their effort has increased between 30 and 66% on mine. And their sales, I'm not going to say their sales should increase 30 to 66% on mine as well, but we should get pretty close to it. And now I know that goal is achievable. And I'm running 2 sales guys at the same time. Jason Lemkin of SaaStr always recommends hiring 2 in every role so that you can figure out whether it's the person that's wrong. Like if somebody doesn't work out, you can't figure out whether it's the product that's wrong or the person unless you're running more than 2 people, right? Because let's say both fail, it might be that your sales process sucks or you don't have product market fit. If both people succeed, then your company is doing well, like you have product market fit and it's not an issue. But if one succeeds and one fails, then it's skill, and you know to just get rid of the one that fails. So Jason Lemkin always says hire 2. From there, check out SaaStr.com. Also, he's got a really amazing blog on scaling SaaS. The third thing is once you have those 2 sales guys and you have a lot of revenue coming in from sales, you want to hire a director of sales or promote somebody from that team to be the director of sales. Director of sales is going to be somebody that can get you into enterprise clients and is very good at actually being a sales manager, which is a fully different skill than being a salesman. I'm not leveraging real life experience at this point. This is now we've broken into theory territory. But what I've seen in the past is the worst sales managers I've had have been salesmen in the past. But also the best sales managers I've had have also been salespeople in the past. So there's no real way to tell this. And this is where I think it's worth digging into a future video or maybe even doing an interview with somebody that has hired a director of sales. Actually, I'm going to add that to the to-do list. So you guys expect that video coming up. Hiring a director of sales and having him set the KPIs for you using the process that you built with the 2 sales guys and taking it to the next level, right? Taking your team from like 3 people to 100 people. And that actually brings us to the number 4 point, which is have him build the team. If you get a good enough director of sales and you have 2 sales guys that are already crushing it and you proved out the KPIs, This new director of sales job is basically HR for the sales team, right? His job's to go out and recruit the best of the best salespeople that he can possibly get, negotiate the rates so that you're not paying through the teeth for them, and then run them so that you destroy your KPIs, right? Like for Cam and Afnan, I'm expecting between me, Cam, and Afnan next year to break over $2 million in new business. That's what I want between us three in new business, not counting MRR, not counting recurring revenue. So just new business, $2 million. If you hire a director of sales, I would say go by the Grant Cardone rule and try to 10x it, right? So if I hired a director of sales, our goal would be to get to 20 million. And actually, that's probably what we're going to do as we continue to grow. At the end of next year, if I hire a director of sales or promote Cam to director, that goal is going to be $20 million in revenue, right? Like you don't want to grow like this. You want to grow hockey stick style. So a good director of sales will also tell you if that's bullshit, right? Like if I go to a director of sales that's been crushing it at a company and I tell him I want to do $20 million in sales and he laughs me out of the room, that either means I'm wrong or he's wrong. And if he's wrong, he shouldn't be working for the company. And if I'm wrong, he should tell me exactly why and then what a more realistic goal is. So that's why I recommend that. So that's my theory on how to build a sales team. Or do sales yourself, then hire 2 sales guys, then hire a director of sales and have him build out the scalable team. If you like this video, feel free to like it on YouTube. Give it smash that like button, as they say. Subscribe to this channel for more B2B sales training. And if you need support for your digital agency, check out experiment27.com. Thanks.